organization.
How many kilos?
400. We're talking about more than $70 million.
Colombia. After the fall of drug lord Pablo Escobar, the country managed to drastically reduce its cocaine production, deflecting media attention about drug trafficking onto Mexico. But today, Colombia is once again number one. In fact, it produces even more cocaine than it did in Pablo Escobar's time.
Leder du efter et nyt mobilcover? Vi leverer direkte hjem til din dør. Bestil allerede i dag på mobilcovers.dk.
No, I'm doing this accent. But in any case, they came back stronger, greater than before.
This is a mixture of Bane and Gentleman Joker.
Yeah.
That's what you've gone for here.
Exactly. Quite. Now,
Okay, I mean,
the thing with Rogues, they've
normal voice, Eddie. Come on, please. It's a big
they've
game.
clearly gone back to what worked for them before.
Yes.
And it's effective. They had a good draft. They executed upon it well. And Schalke kind of got shut down from start to finish. Honestly, like, there's very little to say. If this was the first round of playoffs, I think that everyone would just be like, yeah, things going as expected, right? But because we're in week 2 and people were hyped behind Schalke and Rogue struggled, there are obviously a lot of question marks, but I hope this now, like, you know, puts things back into perspective. The Rogue finished second for a reason. They have some of the best players that we have in the league. Pretty much all of them were considered top 2 in the during the regular season at the very least, you know, so like, this is a strong roster, and Schalke were always going to have a tough challenge. Obviously, game 1 did not go their way, but they've adapted before. When they went up against G2, they were down 2-0 in the series, and then they were able to swing it back. They almost got their reverse sweep, and even in that final game, they had a goal lead, right? So we know that Schalke can be flexible. We know that they can bring something new. The question is, what are they going to bring? What are they going to change? Now, Kevin is listening, so I'm hoping that he can tell me which side who is on.
Schalke on blue side, Rogue on red.
Yeah, so
I could have told you that.
as
I do my
suspected.
research before the game.
Yeah, but okay, Kevin. Okay, I see you two are best friends now. That's cool. So I'm not surprised that Schalke's on blue. It was funny when we had Dylan on the show last week. I was like, so hey, game 2, when you had side selection, why did you choose red? And he was like, I will never, ever choose red ever again. I will always choose blue. So it looks like he's sticking to that mantra. But they're gonna have to change things up. We're moving into game 2 draft. So without further ado, it's time to cue the music.
After 2 months and 4 victims, you don't have a suspect.
Things probably changed a lot.
And into a draft we go. The big thing in the last game for me was Broken Blade was truly not allowed to have any impact on the map, even though he got a Flame Horizon and 2 kills over Odawame. And Limit was stuck in the bottom lane. His roaming style was muted by the way that Rogue played. So how do Schalke unlock Limit? Because he is so often the focal point for how this team finds success.
Very true. Very, very true. He did have that one good engage. Unfortunately, it was absolutely 0 follow-up. We'll see how things shift. Now, Thresh can be taken off the board. Senna as well. Tristana, I imagine.